That's a tough loss for us. I think fatigue played a factor in that, being our fourth game in 8 days. We just didn't have the energy we had earlier. We were at home. We should have, but mentally, I don't think we were mentally in there. I don't think our execution was quite as sharp as it should have been and has been. We had a great game against USC and Pembroke, and at times I was a little worried about that afterwards because you get to thinking everything's so easy, and it comes easy, and you're hitting shots and you're getting shots. And I told them today, every game's different. That was a game that was a perfect storm, and we ended up getting on a roll, shooting with confidence, and they kind of gave up. But this was a game that Flagler came in, did a great job against us. They were very confident. Obviously, they beat us one time, so they came in here, felt it would be a close game, it would be a good game, and they had played with a lot of passion, probably more so than us. Got on more loose balls than we did, and then we just failed to execute. Failed to execute a lot of times. We failed to run out of bounds play correctly. We ran the same play, I think, 4 times in a row. Never really got what we wanted. We got the opportunity there, but never really completed what we wanted to, and so that put us in a tough situation we don't know why, what reason that was not run and executed that way. And then we just had a lot of defensive miscues down on the other end there, where we just caught ourselves standing there. One time with someone standing there, somebody's wide up under the basket, and we're in a zone, we're not even looking around, and so it's just a disappointing loss. This was the one that we haven't had a day off for a long time, but the fact was we're going to play today and then have tomorrow off and get some rest and then get back into routine with school. But I would just say it's a disappointing loss for us.
All right. You talked about fatigue a little bit. Rocky had a little stretch there where she was playing well, and then she kind of went to the bench late. Was that one of those things, or was that more of a matchup situation?
That was more of a defense situation. Rocky had 2 or 3 defensive errors right in a row, and it's no good to just trade baskets. You might be able to score one on offense, but if you can't execute and play defense the way we need to, it's just a wash. So why go with her? So she came out because she was not executing defensively 2 or 3 times in a row. Told her on the bench, give you one more chance. Got to get in there and play defense. Same thing happened. So that's an unfortunate situation. She's a very good offensive player. Can score, can create things, but we've got to play both ends of the floor. You're not going to help us.
All right, and you guys came out and kind of started off hot like you guys finished the last game. Did they switch anything on you guys there that caused some of those defensive or offensive miscues and turnovers?
Not necessarily. They were changing their defenses frequently throughout. Most of the time, if they made the basket, they'd drop in that press in the zone. If they missed it, we'd go man-to-man. So we actually were running one of the offenses that we can run against both man and zone, and so we got into a little rhythm in that in the first half. And they really didn't change up things defensively against us. We just executed poorly in the second half. And, like I said, the UNC Pembroke game was a great game to win, but there towards the end of this game here, we took a couple ill-advised shots that we should have taken where we had no rebounders, and we took shots that were bad shots. If they go in, they go in, but if they don't, we don't have a chance for a rebound. And we had a couple of those, and I think that was a little carryover from UNC Pembroke. So we just have to understand, I'm disappointed that we don't understand a little bit more because of the seniors and juniors that we have, but just a tough team, tough to figure out. We're just going to have to keep climbing in there and, keep trying to learn and keep trying to play the basketball game and trying to improve.
All right, and one of the bright spots you guys had tonight, Cassie scored 16 for you guys, and was it big for you guys down low? What did you see from her?
Well, Cassie is, she's our go-to player now. We've got to get her involved, and we have been having a conscious effort of getting her involved there. We set up a couple of new special plays for her, which she was able to score on, and she had a couple there that were almost finishing, but not quite. So those are ones that normally she does. I know she missed a few today, but that's a player that we have to go through for us to be successful. It gets it inside, it puts the pressure on the defense, and we need her to score on that. And then if they collapse down, she's very good at kicking it back out. So that's something that we're going to continue to keep looking at in her senior year. She's just got to step up and make the plays.